In the previous episode, we popped into a creative test world to check and see which cobblestone generator performs best while producing the least amount of lag. Then we hopped back into our world and dug out a massive area that'll serve as an airport. Then we threw a schematic into our schematic cannon and projected our cobblestone generator of choice into the world. We then threw together an ugly little windmill just to get this thing up and operational, and while that cobblestone generator was running, we threw together an iron farm.
And because Limestone's the prettiest girl at the party...
We threw together a limestone generator. I did that thing where I was recording, and then I kept recording, and I kept recording, and I didn't edit. Ooh, I am probably really screwing up the timeline of my next episode by doing this. I don't know, maybe I'll just start it off with a big time-lapse of me doing the entirety of the airport.
This took hours of my life.
Please subscribe. Welcome back, ladies, and gentlemen. I'm Vi, and this is Vi Plays Create. This thing has been absolutely cooking. It's been just churning out cobblestone, and our iron farm has been cooking as well. Something I didn't really mention in the last episode is that this is actually kind of a lower tier iron farm. This is actually meant so that I could wash each of these stacks as they're on the belts. I just don't have the stress units to add that many fans. But that's something we could probably take care of in today's episode, because now we have iron. 103 stacks to be specific, and I want to do things with that iron. But before I do anything, I feel like I should finish this. I spent I don't even know how many hours. I deleted my replay footage as I went, and I have no idea how many hours it was. But it was a lot. I know there was at least 3 1.5 hour clips. So we're already up to 4.5 hours with just those clips, not including all the other ones that I rendered. And I'm still not even done. There's much to do. And so you know what I did? I decided instead of doing this all manually, I could just copy it into a creative world and then build it there. And then I can schematic it. Like, duh. And for the sake of saving time, that's what we're doing. Unfortunately, whenever I build things in creative mode, I am, I'm pretty liberal with the materials. So it's gonna be a little expensive. I know for a fact I need a ton of brass bars. So I think first things first, let's take a look at the schematic and its materials list. Now this is not a small build. This is going to take absolutely ages. Also, I don't think I'll be able to use my project barrel in today's episode. I think I'm just going to set this. Is there a range on schematic cannons? I kind of assume there is. I'm going to go take this and I'm going to stick this right in the middle of the build, and hopefully it can kind of reach everything. If not, this actually might be a problem. I would assume it'd be okay. Oh, it's almost done. Gimme. Boom. This is going to be real laggy. And I don't know exactly where the center of the build is. That's kind of the best place to place these. Editor Vi, blur this image. Oh, lag! Okay, it appears that we have it in the correct position, and so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this into the schematic cannon. It's gonna lag me out a little bit less. I just forgot that I have a lot of things to break in order for the schematic cannon to place them. Actually, wait, can I? Hold on. Printer settings, don't replace solid blocks. I've replaced solid with any right now. Do I? Huh. I kind of want the blocks back. I'm going to go ahead and break a few of these things out of the way. Just the things that I want back. Namely this big column right here that I built. And I wanted to go ahead and mark this part out in survival just to kind of like, I don't know, maybe just to prove to myself that I could. But essentially, I drew these lines to make a smooth, gradual rise toward one singular point. And this is actually going to be the shape of the roof of the airport. I took inspiration from a lot of actual modern airports. Like they have like really, really weird architecture. And so I just wanted to do that and just make it a little bit cyberpunk, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove all of this. And then we should be good to actually throw the schematic into the schematic cannon. I spent literally hours on this, so it feels kind of horrible taking it all down. Right, blocks have been removed. I think everything should now be out of the way of the schematic, and we can go ahead and throw this right into the schematic cannon. Getting that thing out of my inventory is probably for the best, because every time I scroll past it, it lags the crap out of my game. So yeah, this guy needs some gunpowder, and then we're going to need a clipboard to see what our materials list is going to look like. I don't know if the schematic cannon accounts for the blocks that I've already placed in the build. I really hope it does. If it doesn't, this is going to be, I don't know, I'm going to way overgather materials. Okay, 1 stack of gunpowder, 1 materials checklist, and actually I'm sure this matters, right? I don't want to replace solid. Don't replace solid blocks. Let's check the materials checklist. Does this have 675 limestone? 10 stacks. So it doesn't account. Okay, so now that I've switched the setting, I'm wondering if I run this back through, is it going to account for the materials that are already placed? 76. Okay, so it does. So the settings on this guy totally matter. That's good. Okay, cool. So now we just have to grab all of this. Good God. Oh yeah. I forgot I used torch flowers. I don't have torch flowers. Or pitcher plants. But the rest of this should be fairly doable. That's a lot of brass bars. Ooh, we're gonna make it work. Let's grab some materials, shall we? Oh dear. Am I out of zinc? I might be out of zinc. Oh. You guys are somewhat useful. I would like to keep you, but those iron golems are not gonna let you live, so let's get you away from them. Okay, let's go. Stop shooting each other. I cannot let my first death be to these guys. Okay, we got 2 of these guys in a boat, which means they can't shoot each other, which is good. Oh! Stop! Oh my God, I forgot. My pickaxe is almost dead. I gotta be careful about that. Hang on, let me just snack on my infinite bread. Ow. Into the corner. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so those guys are going to be super annoying. Actually, wait, if I enclose them completely, the sound physics mod should mute them. Okay, it does not mute them. Okay, now let's gather some materials. Jeez. No way that pillager raid captain's alive still, right? He's definitely dead or despawned. Any ominous bottles on the ground? That looks like a no. Alright, and I made a bit of a community post the other day talking about how I was going to release this pack to Curseforge. We're doing a bit of a mod vote because I'm going to add one final mod to this mod pack before I release. There should be about 1 day left in the poll as of the release of this video, so if you want to go vote on that last mod that we're adding to the pack, head on over to the Discord. I'll see you over there. Infinite iron sheets. It's going the wrong direction, isn't it? That's annoying. Oh my gosh, do not get processed. Imagine that being the first death. Infinite industrial iron. $17 levels. Oh, that's expensive. $521 copper bars. 8 stacks plus 9. That sucks. There goes all the copper I had on me. It's only 4 stacks and 44. Yes, I've got more copper. I forgot I washed all that stuff down from the last episode. Crap. We're gonna need so much more zinc. Right. I don't even have enough for that. That's crazy. Well, time to go get some zinc, I guess. Actually, is there anything else we should be checking for while we're down there? Viridium. Daylight detectors too. Is that all of my quartz? Heck! Why are daylight detectors so expensive? I guess we're also going to be going to the nether. Ugh. Maybe this material gathering is going to be a little bit harder than a montage. Wait, I can crush diorite. I can crush diorite to get... Yes! We'll totally do that. I think it's like 1 for 1, right? For quartz? Oh, I can also wash... Yeah. Oh, duh. Wait. I have no need to go to the nether. I forgot. There's create mod in this pack. Okay. I'm going to go change over my laundry, and I'm going to let this process. Really, only a stack and 23 from all that diorite? That's crazy. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. But I should be able to haunt and then wash these. Oh, I forgot I'm completely out of food. I'm starving. Ooh, that's a problem. Oh, here we go. Oh, I do have some viridium. Do I need more? Oh my god, I have so much diorite though. I'm gonna try to not crush the diorite since I can wash the sand, and that's just, obviously that's infinite for me now, so slightly manual, but infinite nonetheless. Okay, that is a stack of daylight detectors there. I think I needed like a stack, or like 2 stacks almost. I also need to find my bamboo. I know I collected some whenever I went out looking for all the different saplings. Wait, don't I get zinc from crushing azurine? I do. So 1 in 3, that would be about a stack of zinc for these 3. Would that be worth it? No, it's fine. Well, if we need more azurine, we can go get it at some point, but I don't need it for today's build. So let's not like fight to retain resources that I don't actually need at the moment. That should be more than enough quartz for the daylight detectors. Okay, so that's 55 plus another 55 nuggets. That puts us at 11. So this was like 6 plus 55. That's like almost a stack. Goodness. And that puts us up to a stack of zinc. That's not enough. Oh well, time to go mining. Can I get a yoink in the chat? Oh, hello there. I gotta remember I'm not wearing my helmet anymore. Whew. Prod 4 armor makes you practically invincible. You can't convince me otherwise. 219 of those, which is 3 stacks and 27. So that'll give me 2 stacks. So we need more viridium and we need more zinc. Alright, so I officially have everything I need to go down to the mines. Let's go get some zinc and, yeah, viridium, I think. right above the ancient city. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, since I'm already here, I mean, we might as well, you know, might as well just grab a few things. It sounds like there's nothing up here to spawn wardens. And if I ever really need to run, they actually can't shoot you from the top up here. So it's just kind of the best strategy. But we won't actually know until we get down there, so. Darkness effect? No darkness effect. Where's all the loot points, man? There's like none on this side of the city. There's like one right there, but like, dang. Funny enough, I don't even see any shriekers next to this loot point. Yo, 6 echo shards is crazy. Potato recovery 1. Wow. Oh, there's a spot right there. There's not a single shrieker in this entire area. That is bonkers. Got some swift sneak for my pants. Efficiency 2. Swift sneak 2. I'll take it. Aqua affinity. That'll actually be kind of nice for a helmet. I'm not gonna lie. This is interesting. Kind of crazy how I haven't run into the warden a single time. This place is... yeah. Rarely should you be looting the most difficult structure in the game and completely getting away with it. Usually I spawn at least a few. Like, I'm not even really being all that careful, I don't think. Oh, actually, I actually need some soul torches for the build today, so that's actually kind of convenient. Like, I don't even have wool. I'm just walking around here. Another aqua affinity, really? Ooh, other side, nice. Unbreaking 3, sure. I'll take that. Just realized I never actually got any Viridium. I just grabbed a bunch of zinc and azurine. I need Viridium. Potato recovery 3? Wow. Oops. My bad. There's gotta be one up there, right? No? This is the weirdest ancient city ever. Yeah. Swift Sneak 1. Respiration 3, nice. Quick Charge 2. That sucks. Oh. Wow, that sucks. Ooh, that's good though.
Wait a minute.
What? I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. Enchanted golden apple. What? Okay, this is definitely going to trigger, yeah. Oh wait, there is more city over here. There's just a little bit. Swift Sneak 1, we got Swift Sneak 3, let's go. Man, that is a big lava lake. This is probably like right below my base. Oh my god, it kind of is. Wait, this is actually kind of chunk loaded. If I'm in the area, I have infinite lava. That's definitely infinite lava. Oh, there's a couple loot points over there as well. Okay, so we might not be totally done. Oh, look, a geode. Nice. Just gotta trigger it. Running away. Don't you mind me, sir. Sharp 4. Wait, that's cool. Swift Sneak 1. Let's get rid of that guy, and then I think this should be free to loot. Oh, nope, just kidding, there's 2. Did he despawn? That sounded like him despawning, faintly. Sounds physics mod is the way to go with this, with Deep Dark, dude. It's just cool. It makes it, like, more of a challenge. Yeah, he's gone. Oh, I was really hoping they'd be the perfect pants. Mine are better. Like, I already have better pants than that. Honestly, I think I could just clear the whole city in like an hour. I'm not even kidding. That's, Huh. Yeah, I don't think there's any more Shriekers in the entire city. The city was so small. Oh well. Oh wait, there's more Shrieker. Oh. Oh man. Don't mind me. Ooh, diamonds. For me? Bye. Bye-bye now. That was the sound of him going away. Oh, finally another Swift Sneak 2. That's actually... Yeah, I'll totally take that. Oh wait, here we go. This is where my elevator and stuff is. Okay. I thought it was on this side of the city. Just gotta drop down here, trigger that, and we'll be on out of here. Oh wait, no, I never got Viridium! Dang it! Now let's just go unload our stuff really quick. Books. Swift Sneak 2. Heck, I could probably just combine all these right now, right? Like, I don't really have to wait. So now I can just do this. We combine that with that. That's going to be 9. And we have Swift Sneak 3. Let's go. Oh, also, I guess I could do this. For like a dang near perfect hoe. Yeah. Vibey. Oh, and you know what else we can do? I can go ahead and name this, and we can finally give our doggo a name. You guys named him after the second episode. I just forgot to name him. Look at this, the goodest boy. Just been sitting guarding the mine. Wow, good boy. Cosmo. That's a great name, by the way. Thank you so much for that. I can sneak so swiftly now. Oh, am I out of food? Oh my gosh. It was a good time to come back up to the surface, I suppose. And let's just hope that that is enough zinc to cover us. Well, I just got rolled back a little bit, unfortunately. Had to update a driver, and whenever I slept last, it crashed my game. But we should have most everything we need all collected up. I just finished gathering the last of the gray wool, and I believe, potentially, maybe, we might be done. Well, except for one crucial bit of material gathering. We gotta go get Viridium. Alright, I believe somewhere at this level, there was some Viridium. Yo! Yes, more Viridium. Ooh, hello. Oh, that's a huge win. Now, should be able to just go ahead and flip that. Nice. Oh, that is an insane amount of andesite alloy. Heck yes. I want to say that should be enough Viridium. Let's hope anyway. Actually, I don't have to hope. I can check. 5 stacks and 35. And a stack and 27 of the cut slabs. That is definitely enough Viridium, that's for sure. That is the last of the items completely filled in, which is actually bonkers to me. I mean, obviously, we're still missing the verdant frog lights, the torch flowers, and the pitcher plants, but I'm not going to go get those. Probably thought that I had more time to do this episode, but that's not the case. And so, it's finally time to sit back and relax and watch the schematic hand and do all the work. I love that about these time lapses. I'm going to press play on this thing, and we're going to let it rip. Let's go! That is one airport roof complete. And I cannot believe that that used a half a stack of gunpowder. That's actually crazy. Also, it didn't really work the way I expected it to, which is like kind of fine. Like, it wasn't like the most devastating thing in the world. And man, does that look stunning at sunrise. I'm really happy with the way this came out, actually. So what we have to do now is we have to make sure that everything is all super glued together with these windmills here, because yes, these are actually windmills. And then we have to make sure that this guy down here is also set up and ready to go. In fact, actually, I know what I'm going to need in order to make that one work. And now that is all super glued together, which is perfect. And I think I should just be able to do that and then throw like one water right there. And that is perfect. Literally perfect. And now that is finished up there. I can go ahead and remove these blocks now. And once it's super glued and it's assembled in the contraption form, the glass panes on the side will actually not receive an update, meaning that they will stay at their full extension. And that is a revolving door. Now I just got to get a couple blocks in here and there. And then we obviously have to get something right there. Yeah, I think that's good. I do feel like this should connect maybe all the way up. Maybe I sent it all the way up. And these, yes, they are all perfectly super glued. Now, normally whenever I do these sort of things, I try not to over super glue, but with the structure this big, I would be wasting tons and tons, and you just create too many entities and then it just causes tons of lag. So I think all I have to do is just go ahead and update each of these, and we will officially have lots of stress units. And I did go ahead and run all of these together on this same network right here. So all I have to do is just extend my my shafts over, find out where my cobblestone generator is, and then crash my game from sleeping because I needed to update my graphics driver again. Okay, so essentially I went to sleep and I got rolled back. And my shafts got deleted. That kind of sucks. Okay, we now have power down below. Oh, that's good. Okay. So I was gonna just try and load up a backup, but I was like, you know what? Whenever I play modern Minecraft, pretty much at any point, there's a really good chance that you're gonna crash or you're gonna have issues or something like that. Especially since I'm making this pack myself, I go ahead and enable cheats. And so what I did is I just went ahead and gave myself a creative crate, and then I just re-schematic these 3 windmill designs back into the world, and then I went ahead and burned that crate so I don't have it anymore. I grinded for those materials, I earned them, you know, they were already in the world, and then we lost those materials. So I'm perfectly fine doing something like that. If you think that's cheating, well, sorry, we did it. But yeah, everything seems to be fully functional again now. I'm just gonna go ahead and kickstart these things. And my graphics drivers are definitely up to date now, so hopefully we shouldn't have any more of those issues. And now you can see these kind of like wireframe things. They actually look a little bit weird with shaders. Whenever I build, I generally turn off my shaders just so I know how it looks without them, but like, ooh, we lag. And it's actually funny, whenever the shaders are off, you can actually see the model of the copper bars a little bit better. But whenever I toggle shaders back on, you can see it's a little bit more fuzzy, but each of these is actually fully powered. They're, oh, I'm not wearing my goggles. I always forget that my skin is different now. Each of these is fully powered at 8,192 stress units. And what I'm using here is technically there's like a single block of light gray wool on each of these corners, but most of this is all going to be taken up by the frames themselves. I actually kind of overdid it. I'm pretty sure each of these has way more than the number of frames they actually need. Also, how goofy does it look whenever I have the goggles over the top of the goggles? Cursed. Don't like that. But yeah, I think they look pretty cool. They're very like, I don't know, modern, sort of like a wind sail, but not really a windmill. They feel very solar punk, which is exactly what I was going for. As you can also see, I went ahead and laid out some of these solar panels. Now, these don't track or follow the sun or anything. However, I did recently see a community post from a creator named MikeLC1397 for a design that would actually have solar panels tracking the movement of the sun. Now, I actually was kind of thinking about this a little bit, and there's a way that I think I could make it work. So in the next episode, we might try and cook up a little something for a more visual and dynamic solar panel, and see what Mike comes up with over on his channel as well. He does a lot of really cool create mod contraptions, and he really pushes the limits to what you can do with create mod. So if you want to go check out his channel, I highly recommend it. It was pretty important to me that we had some sort of natural light wherever possible on the roof here. So I actually added in these little windows just at the very top, all the way over to where we actually run into the side of the mountain, just so we're getting as much natural light as possible. But I did also mock up some designs to have glowstone underneath the floor. And with the Copycat Plus mod, which we added in this episode, we can actually add full blocks which will allow light to shine through. I don't really have a lot of glowstone or anything like that, but in the next episode, that's definitely something we can take care of as well. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, Vi, isn't the whole reason that we built this entire area so that you could better make vaults, so that you could store crops coming in from our guy over there, chilling in my unrendered airplane? And to that, I would say, correct. I'd like to have a production line over here in this side of the airport, which will separate and sort all of the different crops, log types, and saplings that we're getting over here. We're also definitely going to need to give the tree farm a little bit of a revamp as well. Speaking of different crops, I might as well grab myself some wheat here so I can make myself some more bread, because I am absolutely tearing through it. Now, obviously, over at the other end of our very, very long airport, I left that wall blank, so we have room for expansion. Not that I think we'll need it, but we have room. I've also seen some pretty interesting things recently with the packager, and how we might be able to revamp my mobile storage room in a pretty big way, using some of the newest mechanics of Create Mod. But I'll have to leave you in suspense, because that's something we're going to have to take care of in the next episode. I appreciate you so much for watching. If you liked the video, like it, and if you want to subscribe, do it. And I'll see you in the next one. Chicken jockey! Yes, yes, come this way, come this way. 30,000 stress units. Nice. That should hold us for a little while. Oh yeah, I also added this mod, so you guys can see my skin. And now I don't have the goofy goggle overlay, so I can keep it on all the time. Nice.